Are we here? Okay, Aquarius. Having some technical difficulties, but that's what we do. Our energy is literally electric. I can never get my computer and my phone to act right. I'm going to try to talk slowly so that I don't make this video glitch too much. Because that's what was happening the whole, for the rest of the entire zodiac. I just went by while I was uploading Sagittarius, and that shit just, it was just going all over the place. So I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Happy October to my fellow Aquarius. I am an Aquarius sun. I do have a Libra moon and a Gemini rising, so I'm kind of airy in that nature, but I'm a true blue Aquarius. So here we are. Let's go ahead and get into this whole thing. So I want to do a full reading for you guys this month. I think last month I only did the Angel Tarot deck, like the general deck. I didn't include love. I didn't include like any call to action or what next steps you should take in order to move along, you know, your greatest path. But we're going to start with these, the regular Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. We're going to move forward and do the Romance Angel decks by Doreen Virtue, because y'all seen that? Dang. But it is cuffing season, is what I was trying to say. And so let's see what energies we're dealing with, who we're dealing with, who might pop up, what we have to sort of work with this month. And then, like I said, we're going to use, this is actually Doreen Virtue's life purpose deck. And so it has things like talk to your angels. We've been getting that a lot. Travel, you are protected. Leadership, light and love, those types of things. So we're going to use this to help navigate where we need to go next to be within our highest path, or our path of highest alignment, or whatever you want to say, however you want to phrase it. So, Aquarius, I need to relax. I've been doing a lot of readings and a lot is going on with me. How are you guys? This energy that's been going on for these past couple months has been kind of nuts, kind of crazy. Everybody's been going through it. Our exact opposite, Leo, has absolutely been going through it. Hey, viewer, what's up? Say what's up. I love when y'all come in here and talk with me. I feel not so alone. That's why I started doing these videos live, because like I want to interact with my viewers. You guys always leave me the nicest comments, and I reply to every single comment that I get as long as it's respectful. But I think there's just nothing that compares to actually being present within the same energy and holding the same space with one another. So if you guys like these lives, I will continue to do them. What was I gonna say? And make sure to like this video, because next month I'm gonna release the videos according to whoever gets the most likes. So if y'all get the most likes, y'all to get y'all video first, and so on and so forth. Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and start shuffling and get these general cards out. See what we're looking for. I'm kind of nervous. Can y'all tell I'm stalling a little bit? All right, let's see what's up. Spirit, can you please give me the energies that Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising are dealing with during the month of October 2018? What energies are we Aquarius dealing with? Us Aquarius? I don't know. I'm tired. Hi, I'm a Pisces, just hanging around since I got a few Aquarius friends. I love that. Yes, shout out to the cross watchers. It's always good to know what's going on with the rest of the zodiac, because at the end of the day, I feel like self-awareness is key. And when you know another person, you can know yourself that much more, you know? And especially seeing as you have Aquarius friends, you know, you want to be able to know what's going on with your partners. And then I'll be doing Pisces directly after this video gets a chance to upload or whatever. So stick around with me. I'm grateful for you. Okay. Oh, okay. King of Earth. All right. Well, we seeing some financial gain, some little financial stability coming through. What's good? Let me see what else is going on. Okay. Spirit, do you have any deliberate messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising? So what's your, do you know your moon? I mean, yeah, you know you're a Pisces Sun. Do you know your moon or rising sign? Give me whatever messages you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of October 2018. Okay, let's take these. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to shuffle and have my tripod up and everything else. All right. Get you some rest, boo. You did, but you forgot. You got to figure it out, man. You got to watch all the videos. The video for your sun, so you'll see the Pisces video next. And then you gotta watch the video for your moon sign to see what's going on with you for real, internally. And the rising video, whatever your rising sign is, when you watch that video, you'll see how you're interacting with people in the world. It's kind of trippy. I watch a bunch of tarot readers on here, like, besides myself. I watch Amber Khan, The Quietest Revolution. I watch The Illest Illuminator. I absolutely love her readings. And when I do that, I make sure to watch, because I'm an Aquarius sun, Libra moon, Gemini rising. I watch all three. And mind be blown. Do you hear me? So, Aquarius, let me see. Let me take this in for a second. Things are moving fast. I can attest to this within myself. Things are moving extremely fast. Opportunities for growth are coming at you. And it's almost like the things that you've been wanting are presenting themselves to you on a level where it's like, it's almost surprising. It's almost like you got to take a couple steps back before you can actually go forward, because you need to make sure that your plans are actually being implemented correctly. You got the King of Earth here, first and foremost. So this represents your energy being very mature. Hey, Keith, what's going on, my baby? Good to see you. But yeah, so this represents a mature energy, a very practical, grounded earth energy that you're holding within your heart space. It says this is a generous, professional, responsible, and practical energy. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities that you are offered. The Midas touch. So it's about knowing exactly what to do in order to put yourself in the best position for yourself, as far as just general security for your life, creating a foundation, a home for yourself, a family life that is practical and flourishing in that way, a financial portfolio or a financial life that is stable. And like I said, just it's like you gain the experience to be able to know how to manage your life. We're all mini managers of our own lives, whether you have a boss that micromanages you and you work at a company where you might not be the highest up. You always have the task of managing your own life, your own time, your own finances, your own assets, your own resources, your family, how you eat, what you eat, those types of things. So at this point, I feel like in our hearts, we feel very grounded. We feel very stable. It's almost like, for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I've been feeling like I just began living. Like, life just sort of got real, to where certain things, certain epiphanies have come to me, where I think as Aquarius people, we're always so high vibrational that a lot of times, me and my best friend, she's a Capricorn, I'm an Aquarius. At the end of the zodiac, people consider you to be like otherworldly. Like, we're almost not human. Like, we have a lot of conversations like, bro, where is my celestial family? Because I'm a fucking alien. I'm not human. I'm not real. I look at human beings sometimes, I'm like, is this the stuff that matters to y'all? Like, what are y'all doing? Certain shit that goes on Earth, I'm just looking like, what is the purpose of that? Like, I just don't see the need in a lot of shit that human beings do. But at the same time, like, it took for me to get a little bit older and like go through my Saturn return, which I'm just beginning, to understand the practical value in grounding yourself and like in being a part of this world. I'm still a conspiracy theorist. So I'm always that person that's like looking beside the status quo to like see the alternative ending and the alternative pathways that there are. I don't like traveling the beaten path. I love to feel like I'm pioneering in some way, or I'm doing something new and original, which is that Uranus energy, which we're ruled by Uranus, but also we're co-ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is ruled by like the father of time, Kronos, and it's about structure. It's about time management, discipline, these types of things. These are very King of Earth qualities that we do have. It just takes for Aquarius to get rising Gemini, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Libra. We are like the same person, bruh. Tony, we the same nigga. But yeah, go check out those other videos. I already got Libra up. I got Gemini up. Feel free after we're done here. If you got a little bit more time, go see if those resonate with you as well. But yeah, make sure you like this video, because when I do this next round of videos, whoever gets the most likes, those videos will come first. So if y'all want to see Aquarius first next month, or maybe even I might do some videos in the middle of this month, like this video so y'all get a better chance at being first. But as I was saying, yeah, those Saturn concepts are something that a lot of Aquarius don't come into until we reach a certain pinnacle in life where we start to, like, life starts to get real. And it's like, what the fuck am I doing? What the hell is going on? How am I going to create a stable place for me? Because Aquarius are always about being the alternative, that sometimes we don't invest in ourselves practically as much as we should. Aquarius are wealths of knowledge. We have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. We do a lot of research. We're natural researchers. We're natural informants. We like to figure things out. We have the type of mind that's like a beautiful mind where we can see a whole thing and like notice the patterns in it upon first glance. And a lot of people don't have minds that are that electric, minds that work that, what's the word I'm looking for? We're genius in a certain way, you know, and whereas other people really take to the earth, Taurus really takes to the earth. They know exactly how to grow their garden, how to nurture, and how to use the earth as, you know, a fertile ground in order to control it and grow something that can nourish them, grow something they can sell, grow something they can store and keep, right? Aquarius is like, oh yeah, I know the function, I know how to do that shit, but have you ever gotten your hands dirty, my nigga? What have you ever grown? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you able to actually do it? Because idealize a lot of things as opposed to actually getting dirty. But the good news is a lot of us are figuring it out now. I don't know if it's because of this shift is coming into the age of Aquarius, or like I said, maybe I'm just now noticing it because I'm going through it myself personally, but I feel like it's something that we're sharing as a collective. This video is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Even people with Venus and Mars in Aquarius, this could resonate, but we are at that point in our lives where we're able to see the fruits of our own labor. We also have the Seven of Earth. It says seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So it's almost like I feel like I was going through life, learning a bunch of shit, not really implementing much, kind of dibbling and dabbling here or there. And I got to this point where I started to panic. I'm like, what the fuck have I made of myself? What have I made of my life? And then all at once, things just started to come together. Things just started to sort of make sense. And I felt like all of my actions were not in vain. You know, things start to add up. 7 is the card of truth. So it's about actually doing the work, actually getting down and getting grounded and practical about all these ideas that you have. And with us being more airy signs, like I'm into stuff like tarot, astrology. It's hard to make those things make dollars and make sense. You know what I'm saying? But there are mediums, there's YouTube, there's doing personal readings and stuff like that. I've been doing tarot and stuff like that for years, but I just started putting myself out on the internet, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago, something like that. And I wasn't as consistent as I could have been. And now I'm just now starting to reach a certain threshold where I see the fruits of my labor. Because for a long time, I knew I had a gift, but I wasn't able to completely ground it. Like, I didn't even talk to people about it, really, unless it was like somebody else that I knew was interested in that thing. And people would tell me all the time, you should charge more. You can make a living from that. And I'm just like, whatever. Ain't nobody gonna pay me. Like, I have all this knowledge, and yeah, I'm sure one day I'll have an empire, but like, I ain't finna actually make no videos, like, you know what I'm saying? Just being foolish. Being that Aquarius, like, I'm too good for that. I don't have to do what everybody else does. Everybody making videos. You know how many readers there are? That shit will cut Aquarius down. You have to get in the world. You can't always want to be the exception to every rule. Because at some point, being the outcast just makes you the joke. And if you're not able to actually, like, collect something, like if you're not actually able to collect that rainwater and, like, you know what I'm trying to say, like, cultivate that thing, that 7 of Earth energy is like, you have to nurture it, you have to watch it. And yes, seeds grow very, very slowly, but if you nurture it a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there, it's not going to sprout up overnight, but over time you will get a nice, beautiful, big, strong tree of wisdom. Right? And then the leaves will be able to showcase themselves. You don't even have to tell nobody, hey, I planted this tree. It's going to be so big and tall. They're going to see it whether they want to or not. I digress. So then we have, let me see, 2 of water. So I feel like there may be another person coming through to help reflect a part of yourself that maybe you were insecure about, or you didn't necessarily value or cherish within yourself. This is definitely a twin flame card. It is definitely a soulmate card. And twin flames and soulmates, I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with those terms, but if you are, you know, they tend to be a huge deal in this community. But the thing about it is they're not as common as we think they are, right? And they don't always have to be, excuse me, they don't always have to be romantic counterparts. A lot of times our twin flames are our mothers. A lot of times our twin flames can be our best friend. Our soulmates can be our teachers. Our soulmates can be our childhood next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? There's people that come along in your life to reflect pieces of you back to you. It's up to you to be able to see that reflection, identify with it, and grow from that. You know, avoidance is the number one thing you want to avoid, which is an oxymoron, but makes sense. You don't want to shy away from these people. Aquarius can tend to be a little bit pig-headed because we do have a God complex to a certain extent. Like, we feel like we just know it all. We're the know-it-alls of the zodiac, period. And so when other people, like, we're quick to tell another person about themselves, but then when it's time to actually hear somebody run it back, it's like, oh, I ain't asked you for all of that. Hold on, son. Like, I ain't trying to go that deep with you. I didn't ask for that. Who the fuck asked you? Now I'm gonna ignore all your calls. Like, now you're not a part of my life anymore because you ain't ever been ghosted like you've been ghosted by an Aquarius, okay? So let me show you what that feels like since you had the audacity to try to read me. But at some point, you grow up and you realize if you want to grow, if you want abundance, if you want to be able to receive, you have to receive. And energy is something that just is what it is. You can't pick and choose when you want to participate. You're either receptive or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And everything is about balance, yes. But at the same time, you can't cut everybody off and block everybody out and think that you're going to receive abundance. Just does not work that way. And of course, some people are very shitty. Some people are stupid as fuck. Some people are pointless. And it's like, why? Why are you the way that you are? You know, but you have to experience people and you have to allow people to show you themselves so that you can learn yourself that much more. And you have to be willing to show yourself to people so that they may love you. You want love. I don't care what the fuck you say. You act like, you know everything and you got it and woo woo woo. But like, in reality, we only learn through relationships with other people. You think you know, but you have no idea. It is Libra season. Welcome. I have a Libra moon, so I am ushering you guys in. At this point, the energy is very, very focused on one-on-one relatability, right? So it's you seeing parts of yourself in other people and it being a very intimate time. It being a very intimate experience that you may be having with people maybe from your past, because Venus rules Libra, right? It rules Taurus as well, but it rules Libra. And Venus is getting ready to go retrograde on either the 5th or the 6th of this month. And so what that's going to do is it's going to bring up a lot of past issues concerning your own self-worth, concerning your, people that have loved you, people that you've loved, people that you've given love to, people that you've exposed yourself to, that you've related to. And that Venus retrograde is even going to, I think, go back into Scorpio a little bit. So it's going to be uncovering some very harsh and deep truths for a lot of us. And I feel like if you are afraid of yourself, or if you are afraid of those truths, if you are afraid to face that person because you're afraid to face that part of yourself, you're not really going to grow during this transit, and it may be harder. It may seem harder than it has to be. But in reality, you do need to connect. It says a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive child, I'm sleepy. Resolution of a conflict. So it's finding harmony. You know what I'm saying? Reconnecting with yourself by connecting with other people and allowing yourself to be receptive to those energies. Then we also have the Ace of Fire. So I feel like also there's a lot going on right now within yourself. You're feeling on top of the world. You got the Ace of Fire and the King of Earth. You feel like you have $1 million idea that you're sitting on. You're sitting on a bag right now. Like in real life, it says an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So it's about actually feeling like you have the motivation and the inspiration to do something very grand, to take an idea that takes balls and guts to push through. And you're actually going to be putting one foot in front of the other and pushing the foot through. And the thing about Aquarius, we tend to be pretty reserved with our ideas. We like to work out all the kinks before we present them to people. That might change a little bit, or you might find a new way to do things because it's going to be the best way to do it. Your way is not always going to be the best way. And realize that if you're ready to elevate to the next level, and that's what the 3 of fire is sort of about. So this one is about birthing something new, actually having a really good idea and seeing it through. But this is like, okay, in reality, you haven't achieved everything there is to achieve with the idea, right? But you're sitting on something that could potentially be very big. But right now in this moment, you're at the point where you are just beginning. You are a baby in this effort, but shit, you doing it. You're doing it. Like, nobody can deny the fact that you're actually doing it. I always use the example of this card sort of playing out the scenario of this person here. It looks like a butterfly. That's a dragon, but this is the guy here. My bad. That person there is a merchant, okay? So say he makes pendants. And, you know, he has to create a brand. He has to develop a crest. He has to get his pendants, what is it called? Like fire, whatever the fuck, pressed up, like, and put onto the crest, put on the pendant. You feel what I'm saying? So he has his thing, and it's actually viable. It makes sense. It's a good product. And so he sends it overseas for sale. And now he's sitting here waiting on his return on his investment. He did it. Now he's not going to be the best. He's not going to necessarily make all of his sales in that one trip. And of course, his business will increase from there, and his numbers will get bigger, and he will make greater returns on his investments. But the fact is, he learned how to make the wheel. Now all he got to do is roll that bitch. He's got to roll it, roll it, roll it. And that's beautiful. I feel that energy for myself. I hope that y'all are in that sort of space where you feel like it's finally your time to begin, right? And start putting points on the board. Now, there's another energy that's sort of going on over here where I feel like if you guys are starting something new, if you are engaged in some sort of business, you might not necessarily know everything that there is to know about the business. You might need to go ahead and inquire a little bit more about some stuff that's happening behind the scenes. If you are in partnership with somebody, or if you have, you know, dealings with another entity, you might want to fact check, like look over that paperwork, make sure everything is right, because you got the moon. So something is being hidden from you at this point. And I mean, I'm not saying be paranoid about it and be like, what the fuck is going on? Right? But, oh, I'm sorry. Listen to your intuition. If something is intuitively coming to you, if you get an insight like that person might be cutting a little bit off the top, let me go check the expense reports. Or, you know, I just don't have a bad feeling about this one employee. Maybe we should have a conversation with him and see if we can rattle his cage a little bit, see if he got some information he need to spit up. Something like that. I don't really know what it is, but it says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So don't be afraid to confront that situation. Or if you feel like, you know, there's an ultimate truth that's being kept from you, like do your due diligence to try to figure out how to really get to the meat of it. I wouldn't necessarily say blow up the spot, you know, but like I said, listen to your intuitions and honor them. If you feel a way about something, do your due diligence and try to investigate and see if you can get to the bottom of it in the most diplomatic way possible, because we are Aquarius and it is Libra season. So being brash and barbaric about it is not going to get you anywhere. But like, be savvy. We're very savvy people. We can figure shit out. We be knowing low key, like it's whatever. Like if it's something going on, you low key already sensed it, you know, but trust in those senses, because that's what gives you good business sense. That's what gives you a good mind to move forward. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times Aquarius are very knowledgeable about humanity and humankind and how people move, how people function. You know, you can tell when a person is normal and then when they're doing some fugazi shit, because they might just start doing something that's just out of their character. They don't even realize you observe them that much to know that it's out of their character, but you know. And you ain't necessarily got to let that person know unless it needs to be done, but act accordingly. Like, do what you need to do to make sure you're good and honoring your intuition so that, you know, you're protected. And then we also have the 5 of water, which makes me feel like, yeah, within this whole thing, I've been having to tell a few people this throughout the readings, but like, don't be afraid to fail. It's okay if everything doesn't necessarily go as you want it to go to begin with. We also have the 7 of air. So these two cards are sort of about wishing things had gone a different way. This one is more so emotionally wishing that it says don't cry over spilt milk. So you wanted something to happen and it didn't happen. Oh well, boo hoo. Find a solution. Find a solution. Don't wallow in what, you know, the emotional shit that went on, because at that point you're reaffirming it to yourself and you're going to stick to that vibration. You don't want to do that. You want to try to clean up the milk and move forward as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. That makes sense. So, and then we have the 7 of air. It says plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So yeah, again, this big idea, you're going to want to move very quickly. You're going to want to see that return on that investment. You feel like you got all the pieces in place to go ahead and make something move. You got somebody there that's with you, that's there to reflect back to you all of your fucked up parts and all of your great parts, and they're going to help you balance that thing out. You know, you got the resources, you got the tenacity, the gumption to do it, but at the same time, you could have everything needed and still you're going to fuck up. Everybody fucks up at some point. It's okay. You know, don't be afraid to take a step back and revise your plans in order to tighten up your shit for real, for real. I can say that even for myself this summer, I was moving so fast. I was bulldozing through tasks. I was headed towards my dreams so quickly. And now I feel like I definitely do need to go back a little bit and revise some stuff and tighten up my shit, because I can do things even better than what I thought I could when I was making my plans. So, Aquarius, I hope that resonates. Let's go ahead and move into the love sector, because, honey, I need to know. I need to know what's going on with the love life. Cuffing season. It's October. It's getting warm, child. It's getting cold. I need to know what's going on. Who am I looking forward to? Love your little setup in the background. We should collaborate on something together. Let's make some music. Hey, Keith, you make music? First of all, you already won my heart, because thank you for complimenting my setup. I worked very hard on making these decorations for you guys. If you got some music, email it to me, bro. Email it to me at nellforhighvibe@gmail.com. I would definitely consider it. I'm working on finishing my album right now, and it's, man, finishing an album is very hard. So don't be mad at me if I take a minute, because I got to get my stuff together. But I'm open to that. I'm open to it. I will definitely take a listen to your music. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius 2018 for the month of October? Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have to look forward to in love? What energies are we dealing with in love? Are we in love, Aquarius? Because these cards, they not doing nothing. Okay, Spirit, please be very deliberate. These cards is like, girl, bye. All right, let's see. I got 3. Pay attention to the red flags. It is safe for you to love. True love. Okay, so within this, I can already tell you, the pay attention to the red flags thing, that is talking about this moon sign. Not the moon sign. Ooh, I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm talking shit. I'm just saying stuff. No, but it's saying this whole moon card that I just read, y'all, like if you feel something in your intuition, if something doesn't feel right, people acting funny, they not being authentic with you, because we can't thrive in a space that's not authentic. I don't care what anybody says. Aquarius needs you to just be you. If you got a problem, say something. If something's going on, let me know. And if you don't want to share it, hey, say that too. Let me know. Hey, something going on, but ain't none of your damn business. But I just want to let you know, because I don't want you thinking I'm mad at you. But you know what I'm saying? Or if you are mad, say something. Don't just be playing. But people who can't be authentic with you, don't give them the time of day. Take that information and say, okay, that's what you giving me. Okay, cool. And now I know how to move forward. Now I know how to assimilate to your energy, because you're acting like this and I choose not to engage. So I'm going to go ahead and redirect my energy somewhere else. It says the signs are cautioning you, so you know when you know when you know. Okay, and then there's it's safe for you to love. So I feel like taking your attention away from anybody who's not really with the shits brings you closer to this 2 of water energy, where you're able to see yourself in another person and reflect against another person. What the fuck is going on with you? And I hate that I keep cussing. I'm sorry. I don't want y'all to get offended, but I'm a cusser. Whatever, I come from a cussing family. But like, seriously, you need to be open to this energy, because it is a soulmate energy. It is somebody that is definitely meant to be in your sphere. They're meant to help you advance to the next level while you're here, because none of us are born on this earth just to sit here and die. Like, we're all supposed to be working through our shit, working through our soul shit, energetic stuff, right? And so that we can be exalted and off this fucking planet, because this is not the end all be all, and neither is heaven. But we can talk about that on another day, okay? But Yeah, so even with this, it says a relationship continues to grow closer, forgiveness, all of that is just reaffirming the fact that it's safe for you to love. Even if it's somebody that, because Venus retrograde might bring up somebody from your past who you just get fucked up feelings about. When you see them, when you hear from them, your vibration totally just shifts, because it might take you back to a place that's just not something you want to look at, because it shows you a part of yourself that you might be suppressing, you might not want to deal with. You know, and that's okay, because we're all human. We all experience that. But like, if you truly want to move forward, you have to process those feelings and let that person in as much as it's healthy for you. You feel what I'm saying? So if it is a relationship that's coming in and you understand that that person is like calling you out on stuff that maybe nobody else has the balls to call you out on, because Aquarius will tear your ass to pieces. If you start talking to us and you want to come at us with some shit and you don't know what the hell you're talking about, baby, we will come at you 10 times harder. But like, if you can honestly, truly have respect for an Aquarius's mind, but still read them to filth, and like I said, read them down, and they know that you're right, you can humble an Aquarius, and we'll be like, okay, oh, I got chills. Like, you really know me. Like, you see all the sides of me that I don't ever show people, because most people don't need to know that, because most people are fucking dumb. Like, but you're able to actually get to me. You're able to actually read me like you see me. You know what I mean? Aquarius is the most misunderstood sign of the zodiac. I don't care what anybody says. Fuck a Gemini, fuck a Pisces. No, Aquarius is the most misunderstood, because people think we don't have any feelings. People think we don't have any emotions, and we might be the most feeling emotional motherfuckers on the planet. We don't understand y'all. We don't understand people, because the way y'all deal with your emotions to us just seems futile. A lot of times I see people dealing with stuff, and I go through heartbreak, I go through everything else, but I don't let people know. Like, I might let my close friends know and stuff to help me process through it. But again, that's what this is. Somebody coming to you who ultimately understands. They understand you. They're not afraid of you. They're not afraid of that. They're here to help you work through it. It says positive resolution of a conflict. They're here to help you navigate. You know, and so it's safe for you to love this person. It's safe for you to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That person may not be a romantic interest. They may be, because the next card we have is true love. And with this Ace of Fire, that true love you might find your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, the person that's supposed to help you on your soul mission this month. Or you might lock in with that person and really identify with the fact that, oh shit, this is really what we're supposed to be doing. Because the true love card, it says this is a romance of a lifetime. That's the twin flame premise. Is like, you know, you have this other half of your soul, or even the soulmate. Like, you have this other person who is a part of you. You're a part of the same family. You know, you're two pieces of the same whole, and you come together on this earth not just to love each other. It's not about going on dates and give me a ring, I want to get married, and give me kids. What did Tiffany Pollard say? I want my eggs cracked. Like, it's not just that energy, but it's actually getting together with somebody who you can share your life with. And life is about your purpose. It's not necessarily about romantic love all the time. It's about your purpose. It's about how you can be of service to other people. So this true love that's coming in is going to help you become your highest version of yourself, so that you may be of the greatest help to those around you. Yeah. And so this is beautiful energy. Like, I'm so excited to be a part of this whole thing. I feel all this, it resonates with me so deeply. So now let's go ahead and see what call to action cards we have, or what the purpose is behind all this. Spirit, what energy should Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars integrate into their lives to walk along the path of their highest vibration? Their highest vibrational path. Hey guys, make sure to like this video if you want your sign to be featured first next month. I'm going to be ranking the videos via how many likes I get. If you want to talk about some other topics in these videos, I'll go live and consider what you guys want to talk about. Like, I'll probably do a Venus retrograde live sometime this month, because I feel like it's just such an important topic. We need to have some discourse about that. But if there's stuff that you guys are interested in and you want to shoot my way, leave them in the comments. I definitely review all of that. I want to be of service to you all. Spirit, what energy should Aquarius integrate in order to move along their highest? These two want to come out. Okay. Okay, let's try to get one more. These are good, but I want to get one more. Let's see if Spirit has any more messages for us this month. This one. Huh. I want to cry. Y'all might see this Aquarius shed some tears. Okay. Children. It says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. It's so funny. I work with kids. Like, this reading is so resonating with me. But yeah, I do like after school for kids, and that is one of the things that has, and I have a daughter. I have a whole 10-year-old, you know, but it's different when it's just like me and her have a certain bond, but like when there's kids that aren't directly connected to me and they have different, you know, family lives and home situations and stuff like that, and I'm being asked to care for them, it's almost like I feel like a universal mother. Like I'm everybody's mama. Some of the kids, they'd be like, oh, that's my mama, you know. They call me Miss Danny. My name's Danielle. Short for, or Nell is short for Danielle. And yeah, the kids are like, that's my mama. I want you to be my mama. They go around telling my daughter, like, that's my mom. That's not your mom. Because I feel like I'm just here to give them that mothering energy in order to help heal some of the traumas that they experience. And you just never know what kids are faced with. Like, we need people on this earth to help usher in the next generation. Being that we are like the light workers, taking humanity from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius, we're only here for part of the transition. We will not see the full shift. We were lucky though, because we got to see the last parts of that empire sort of dismantle, and now we're, like I said, ushering in this new phase where I remember when my family first set up their first computer, that Gateway 2000 or 98 or whatever the fuck, and I was like 9 years old telling my dad how to put together cables and wires and shit. And I knew so much more than them. Like, they always would say, you're so advanced and this and that. And now I'm looking at these kids like, oh shit, if I was advanced, what the fuck are they? You know, they need somebody to be able to help them, help guide them, because they are in this whole new world. The way that we have to raise these new kids is completely different. They're being raised in a completely new world than what we were in. Like Instagram and shit like that. I argue with my daughter. I don't argue with her, but you know, she's constantly begging me for an Instagram. I'm like, hell no, you are 10. You don't need people seeing you and trying to track you down and shit on Instagram. But like, guess how many 10-year-olds have Instagrams now? Like, it's not, we had to be at least 13. I know I was younger, lying about my age, but I had to sneak and do it. Now these kids' parents let them all over the internet. Like, it's not a big deal because we're in the information age. But that just means we have to nurture them that much more, because what are they seeing? What are they being influenced by? Are they using this medium for the highest good, or are they using this medium to feed more into their egos? Like, what type of little beings are we creating? Because they're going to grow up to be the monsters of tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll grow up to be the giants and the monuments of tomorrow. It's all up to how we mold them. And then the next card that we have is you're on the right path. So whatever it is you do, whether you work for kids or whether you don't, I think that what we're being called to realize is that we are all examples for everyone around us, for the inner child and everyone around us. I can't tell you how many people I've influenced doing tarot, you know, that people have bought their first decks because they see me doing it, and they're like, yo, I've always been interested in that since I was younger, and I see you doing it and you're so relatable. Let me try my hand at it, because maybe, you know, that's something that I'm being called to do. Look at the things that you were passionate about in your childhood, because those are going to be the same things, the same obsessions that you had or interests that you had when you were kids are going to be the same things that your life purpose revolve around. Like, I know I always used to love magic. I love music. I love all these things that now I'm creating a life surrounding these things, right? So it's about living fearlessly in your truth, realizing that you are on the right path, and allowing your journey to be the light for other people to realize themselves, because that's how we all get there together. It says, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And then infinite abundance. This card says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Again, these two cards go hand in hand, and I was called to pull this one because we had the two, and I was like, I need one more. So yeah, these are the confirmations. The true love, everything that's coming in, go towards the love, right? There's going to be maybe a little bit of shady energy. You're still going to need to be connected to yourself so that you can navigate on this earth's plane, because everything is not going to be all roses and gumberries. But at the same time, like, don't wallow in the doubt. If somebody is being shady towards you, that's okay. That's their problem. That's a personal issue that has nothing to do with you. All you have to do is continue to sit in your truth, stay present, and move forward. Okay, Aquarius? I love you guys so much. If you'd like a personal reading with me, all you have to do is email me at nellforhighvibe@gmail.com. We can talk about the types of readings I offer within astrology, within tarot, and get you a price point for that, get that reading out to you. Thank you, Kimchi. You are too, girl. I saw your Instagram, Kimchi. I was on that thing. You are cute, girl. But yeah, and then also, you know, you can watch these videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs to see sort of like a more accurate synopsis of what your October is going to look like if you're not ready to purchase the reading. That's why I do these videos for you guys, because I don't want you to have to pay me to be able to, you know, tune in and get that knowledge for yourself. I feel very blessed to be able to be a vessel for spirit and come through and be so helpful. So make sure you watch those videos. Comment below. Let me know if this video resonated with you. Make sure you like this video before you go, because like I said, next month we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing the readings based on however many likes you guys' videos are. So readings usually start around $30. It really depends on what you want, but like I think I'm gonna do maybe like an autumn special or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna post it on my website. Everything is on nellnicole.com. I need to update it, but like I'm gonna post those updates this month so that you guys can start going over there and just purchasing readings straight from nellnicole.com. What else was I going to say? Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. I'm really always on Twitter, but I love Instagram and I want to connect with you guys a little bit more. You guys can reach me directly on Twitter though. Like I'm always on there. If you have video ideas, topics you want to discuss within these live videos or anything like that, leave them for me there. Because I'm telling you, I'm planning out like new videos that I want to do. So if you guys have something specific, I will include that in my plans. Okay. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all for showing up for me, like being here during these live videos because it's fucking late. And thank you, Kimchi. Yeah, it's late and everything. I'm getting ready to do Pisces next. So if you guys know any Pisces, sun, moon, risings, or people with, you know, Mars or Venus in Pisces, tell them to come see me. As soon as this video uploads, I'll be over there next. And I appreciate you guys just so much. This is my Aquarius family. Like, I fuck with y'all. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Holla back.